The Reckoning Dawn, the sixth full length from the pioneers of British black metal, Winterfylleth, marks the return of the UK's most important 21st century extreme act with a very relevant record for the current times. The band's first heavy full length since 2014 is the divination of antiquity. The Reckoning Dawn is the product of a band who have taken time to hone their skills and refine their palette, resulting in one of the darkest and most powerful records of 2020. As you would expect from Winterfylleth, there is a thematic intrigue with historical Britain, and lyrically, The Reckoning Dawn addresses issues that are relevant historically and today: tribalism, manipulation, control, corruption in religion, and of course, politics. The Reckoning Dawn follows acoustic album The Hallowing of Airdom in 2018 and the mini album The Dark Hereafter in 2016. It will be released on the 8th of May 2020. It's so good to have this band back with their more traditional sound. What we have here is 8 scorching, distinctive, atmospheric and magnificent black metal tracks. An invigorated and, truthfully, an evolved Winterfylleth that builds on everything we've come to love about the band while adding even more depth and soul to their sound. Kicking off with the fiery black and metal speed of Misfortune of Faith. This is a sharp shock to the system as it barely breaks its stride. The guitars and drums pounding away with complete abandon, the vocals howling with unrestrained power. It's got Winterfylleth's traditional sense of atmosphere throughout it, but the speed is what most will remember here. Speed is still key for A Hostile Fate, The Wayfarer Part 4, but here we get a much more emotive and characterful track. The sound of Winterfylleth's traditional black metal noise mixed with the penchant for grandness makes this one of the best tracks on the album, without a shadow of a doubt. Not that there is anything lacking here overall anyway. Every track delivers a titanic slab of heaviness while pushing the boundaries of atmospheric metal to even greater and grander heights. You want some proof? Absorbed in Fire begins with naturistic and haunting melody that builds in threat and darkness over a 2.5 minute odd period. Then, like waves crashing over rocks on a icy cold British beach, the harshness of Winterfylleth's traditional black metal bursts forth. From there on, it's chaotic but ordered chaos, and you'll find yourself mesmerized by the flames. Amazingly, the album hasn't even hit the halfway point, and already they've crafted an album of the year contender. It just gets better too, as the title track has such poignant atmosphere, sitting effectively behind the sharp vocal barbs and drum battering. A great example of how Winterfylleth have made beautiful fury their calling card. A greatness undone, as dreamy as it is wild and seemingly uncontrollable, the slow descending rhythm stark and icy cold. Betwixt Two Crowns is a break for those who need it, a minute and a half of folkish melody, nice enough, but most will probably be hungry to get back into the real meat of The Reckoning Dawn. Meat that is ever so thick and juicy, as yielding the march lore keeps the body aflame with black metal delight. Easily the most traditional black metal sounding track on the album. Finally, this phenomenal album comes to a close in true Winterfylleth style. It is an absolute epic, an atmospheric black metal epic. That is the culmination of the journey and confirmation that this band are as important and relevant as ever. The Reckoning Dawn will be out on May 8th, 2020. Make sure you check this out and let us know what you think of it in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on GBHBL.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?